guys, so I've just completed the quest required to go further into the Demon Hunter campaign. That was complete 20 world quests, which was awesome because I also completed the weekly, which was also doing 20 world quests, and complete 5 follower quests, so nothing that we have not done in the other classes. So let's deliver the quest, preparation for the invasion, and now we know that Caria and Varedis are hiding away on the demon world known as Niskara. Time to finish this. Seems like we're going after them, after Caria and Varedis after all, and to another demon world known as Niskara. Probably we'll see the same terrain as we've seen in Marno. One battle at a time. It would seem that you have done an excellent job of eliminating a great many threats on the Broken Isles. You never fail me to impress me, Vakrai. Oh, that's cool. 77 gold, that's nice. Alright, so these demons are providing us with a wealth of information. The fell mysteries of the Burning Region will make us more powerful, and their secrets will prove their undoing. Okay, so we'll need some Obliterum. Waramus Talipedis has offered to improve our armaments. He says that he pried the secret out of Hazelith. That name is so awful to pronounce.
Death to the Legion.
Oh, come here.
We are all that stands between the Legion and
Apparently the demon
annihilation.
knows how to work a material known as Obliterum. I myself have coerced some information out of the demons. One of the souls trapped in my scythe has whispered the name, Camille Clayster. All I know is that she is somewhere in Dawana. For the rest, you are on your own. Okay, and then we have to... Oh, we need to collect sovereign souls. Oh. A very special kind of fuel. All Legion constructs, including the Fellhammer, are powered by souls. If we are going to take the command center to Niskara, we are going to need some very powerful souls indeed. You are a very creative person, Vakrai. I'm certain that you will find a way to get what we need from the right sorts of creatures. And then we will have
The Side of Souls tells me that it's jealous of you harvesting so many powerful spirits.
Alright, so let's get ourselves to Dana. And cover. Oh, that's another quest. That's the quest. So let's see where we can get Obliterum now. I believe that's profession related, and this will professions level at all. So yeah. Let's see what she'll tell me, and then I'll see if I'll be able to continue the video or not. But there's yet another step, another quest where I need to grind dungeons. So good thing that I can tank, so it shouldn't be much of a problem.
You need something?
Is, a demon hunter. The human reflexively takes a step backward.
Safe travels.
You, adventurer. Wait a second.
See you around.
That's it. You, adventurer. Give us a hand. The wagon's caught fire. Use Camille's quest or whatever
See you
to
later.
put out the fire. So this quest is also available to all the other classes. I'm not really sure if I can get the element Obliterum. What now? Oh, it's Hellfire. I thought that Hellfire should not be extinguished by simple water. I thought. But perhaps this is also magic water or something, so... Is this enough? Okay.
How are you?
That was unexpected. Fell flames. I'd say this warrants further investigation.
Have a good one.
Okay. I've already lost 2 sisters to the demons. You want to investigate that card? It's all yours. Okay. Mysterious dust. Nearly everything in the wagon was obliterated by the fire. All that remained is a small pile of dust. The card belonged to Trader Kalen. Perhaps he knows more about what happened. As for the dust, either the inscription trainers or the alchemy trainers might have some insight. Alright, let's
What
asked
can I get for you today?
Kevin. He was yawning. She was a fine card, she was. Kevin wipes a tear into his beard. You know why your cat exploded into fell flames? I swear I don't know nothing about any demon flames. I was buying and selling armor, is all. Why should I believe you? I'm just an honest trainer, just looking to buy all the goods on the auction house, sell them back to the people at much higher price, make my 10 million goal, and go home in peace. Is that so much to ask? I know you're kind. Dirty auction house. Okay. No, I'm one of the good ones. I donated to charity once, and I hardly ever later, and I never ever undercut. Were there any other witnesses to what happened? Sure, Mimo was there. Your Mimo? You've got to be kidding. I don't know why you're so intent on questioning me. I just lost my cart and everything I own. I want to believe you, but you're not making it easy for me. Wait a minute. Are you extorting me? Yes, I'm extorting you, but I spent every last copper I had on that cart full of gear. I mean it. I don't have any money to give you. Your whole story is falling apart, Kalen. Wait here, look. Kalen removes a pile of recipes from his pocket. See, all the stuff I bought purchased legitimately from reputable Dana arms dealers. These look like counterfeit dresses. I see everything is on the up and I believe. Gosh, so many texts, so much text. Counterfeit receipts, really? Let me say this out loud, because I want to get it straight in my head. You're saying that I brought a bunch of demonic something into Daura, lit it on fire, hung around while it burned, and then produced a bunch of counterfeit receipts in case anybody asked me questions? I'm right about that, right? That's right, that's your story. Well, when I put it that way, I believe you. Thanks. Now, what do you know about
Off
this
with
town?
you.
That wasn't in my crates. I always do a thorough investigation of everything I buy, and I would notice some glowy green stuff. Okay. Well, this guy doesn't seem to be dead. He's with 3% HP, so... What good sir can I do to assist you today? What can you tell me about this powder? Let me see. It smells like demon fire, it has the color of demonic corruption, and it appeared in my shop on moments after screams and explosions rocked the streets of Dara. Are you trying to kill me, demon hunter? I'm not trying to kill you. Let me rephrase. Is this dust in any way related to the smoldering body that is still lying on my shop's doorstep? Yes.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Get it out of here then. I'm dead enough as it is. Okay, I think Professor Palin. Who's Professor Palin? Not here, so is he the one in the description shop? Oh, he is.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome to the Scribe's Salon. Can I ask you a few questions about this powder? Powder's not really my thing, kid. I'm more of an inks and scrolls kind of guy.
Off and away.
Wait, let me... Oh, yeah, there it is.
My, you're a tall one.
Powder's not really my thing, kid. I'm more of an inks and scrolls kind of guy. Now, let's think this through logically. This powder of yours, is it an ink? No. Is it a scroll? No. Wasting my time?
You have a
Goodbye,
great day
Professor.
now.
Bring that powder to Enchanter Malthanis. Maybe he'll know what to do with it. Okay. So the Enchanter is just next door. Almost.
I am honored.
There it is. Mysterious dust. This powder. I think I know what this is. I theorize its existence. But, hey Vanessa, you'd better come take a look at this.
Be careful.
Okay.
Need help?
Vanessa, the substance you hold is something that we call Obliterum. We have theorized in its existence, but until now we have never actually been able to produce any. You say this came from a fire. Of course, Califaction. Why hadn't I thought of that sooner? Why not? We need to reproduce these results before we take any further action. I know it's asking a lot, but I'll need you to get me some more high quality armor in a variety of styles. Okay,
Light bless
so
you.
I will try to buy this from the auction house. Let's hope that it isn't too expensive. I have 16k in this character, so let's see if I can actually buy it. Let's hope so, otherwise I will have to end the video sooner than I would like to. since the other part is already about farming dungeons, and I'm not going to record that. So let's see. Well, it's also good that this part of the campaign redirects me there, because I've
Yeah,
already
what do you
completed
want?
the quest on my mage, but I had not recorded it. So silkweave, imbued silkweave bracers. Oh, that's kind of a lot now, isn't it? Price per unit. The expensive ones, okay. Okay, 2.4 seems reasonable. So dread leather bindings. Anyone should do, perhaps. So dread leather bindings. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And now graven scale armbands. Yes, armbands. Okay, these ones are well, more expensive. And now demon steel arm guards. Well, these are the most expensive ones. Okay.
Can I interest you in a
Somehow
payment?
I managed to have all the gold for that. I still haven't completed this quest on the mage, because I know these items I thought it not worth it. So let's see if I can get around with it. So we actually had to buy. We could not craft them all. Only if we had like level our 4 professions. 4? Is it 4 professions? It's plate, mail, leather. No, it's 3 professions. But anyway, you can see that it is still quite expensive. I don't know if these are the first ones to that we can level, but yeah, but I believe they're not. Yeah, they're not
Light be with you.
the first ones we can level with, so it's kind of expensive to have all 3 professions leveled up, ready to craft these ones. So, trial by fellfire. You need to spend money on expensive breastplates or robes. Simple bracers will do. And let's see, let me just answer this. Input silkweave bracers, red leather bindings. Simple bracers will do. Okay, you have the bracers? Very good. Now stand back.
Farewell.
Okay,
Well
what
met.
now? Those results certainly were disappointing. Calcination is a tricky process, better reserved for alchemists and blacksmiths. Still, I thought we'd get more than a measly 2 grains of Obliterum. For a more efficient reaction, we'll need a special forge, and to get that, we'll need permission from the Council of 6. What forge? The forge from the Tirisol? What's its name that they use? Really don't remember. Speak with Khadgar in Daura and ask for permission to build an Obliterum forge.
Be careful.
The Obliterum forge is just near the blacksmith.
Help you find
right?
something? Safe travels.
We'll need permission from the ruined Council of Daura before we can build a forge big enough to create Obliterum en masse. Seem to be on good terms with Khadgar. Maybe you should ask him, Bakurai. Okay. I lost Obliterum. What the heck? Vanessa, come on, don't mess around.
Knowledge is power, but
We've
using
discovered
it
an
wisely
exciting new way
is
to
the key.
extract demonic essence from our crafted armor. But to do so, we need your permission to build a forge.
Without
Okay.
you,
Cannot recommend
Azeroth
this
will
Khadgar.
surely fall.
Our knowledge of demonic forces is limited. We risk attracting the attention of the Legion or worse. I agree, our artisans lack the skills to build such a forge. The dangers of toying with demonic powers are simply too great. I'm sorry, but your request has been... Actually, Khadgar, I believe I may know someone that can build this forge. An expert. Really cool. Perhaps better than no, sir. Okay. How mysterious. Very well. Archmage Caroline will assist you, Warcry. It's the second time in my quest here
Well
that Caroline has intervened. I like the way you think, Blood Elf. I've long tried to convince the Council that winning this war against the Legion means occasionally stooping to their level. The Killing Tower could use more mavericks like you. We're threading through a line here, a single line. Friends in all places. My contact is one Oksana Demon Slayer. She has declined an invitation to Dawana proper, preferring to stay in the sewers of the Undervalley. If there is anybody on this rock that knows how to properly build an Obliterum forge, it is her. Oh, and watch your back while you're down there, Warcry.
For the Alliance.
Okay. That seems dangerous. She's on the other side, so let's go through the other entrance. And then let's see what this Oksana knows about the Obliterum, right? Oh, she's down there. Perhaps I'll hire just a guard.
What brings you here?
Yeah, so
Till
that
next we meet.
I avoid being ganked. Yeah, 5 minutes, right? Alright, so there she is. It's a night elf.
We are all that stands
She's
between the
little time to
Legion
waste.
and
Speak of
annihilation.
Legion, the Archmage sent you. Was he afraid to come down and visit me personally? Or is he worried that the sewer water might touch the hem of his robe? Okay. Oh, so many quests. One major trash. I can help you build your forge. I can even supply the metal for it. I do, however, require a few more difficult to acquire components. I need an alchemical heat source, some sort of insulator, and a calefactor. I'm certain that all of these can be found here in the Undervalley, if the guards are walking the other way. Okay. And the guards are off duty. Oh. The mug stops here. For my next project, sticking the forge's components to one another, I need a magical adherent. And I found that the built-up sludge of Dalaran sewers works perfectly for just that. Cakes upon the feet, boots, and slithering valleys of Dalaran's more long-lived residents. Scrape some off and bring it here. Spell sludge can be found on the powerful Undervalley creatures. Okay, so I must spend some time here in the Undervalley, it seems. I'm not interested in gold. Your above-ground currencies I have little use on here. I am, however, interested in sightless eyes. I will gladly accept some as payment for my services. Okay, so...
Trust in Lord Illidan's
Oh,
plan.
I already have some sightless eyes, because I was wandering around here doing... I don't even know what I was doing here, but okay. Sightless eyes are cry, okay. The Demon Hunter accepts the coin.
Death to the Legion.
Alright, so... When the guards are not looking. Let's see if we can find the... Oh, there it is. Not on my one. Oh, okay. We need to wait. Can I actually
Quit it.
use them while... Let's see if I can. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can just do something here. I do have a bodyguard, so I should not be in much trouble. That's the guys here. It does not drop. Oh, it did. Oh, okay. The tooltip was not pointing that it could drop from it, so we're gonna have to wait until there's the spellbound installation as well. So we're gonna have to wait for the guards to leave, and I can only hope that I can gather the ingredients while I am with a bodyguard. Otherwise, this can prove to be quite difficult. Because as you can see, look at this tank, 4.2 million of HP. I have 1.4 or something. It'll just kill me. Oh, there's another. Okay. Looks like I'll be able to get.
My nerves.
Oh, this is the right. I'm gonna be able to get this. What's missing? Alright, we're done. Now we're gonna have to wait for the guards to go. It shouldn't take much more than this. It's... Oh, I believe we could actually pay the guards to go away, couldn't we? Oh, and there's... Actually, I don't have any guard at all.
Feel free to browse.
Call off your guards.
Good luck, friend. I am honored.
Okay, now...
Till next we meet.
Point. Let's see if I can. Okay, although there's still an underbelly guy there, so strange. There's a huge chest over there. People killing each other here. Let's move fast. Don't wanna be caught. Alright, and here's the last item. So now I understand why there were a lot of people there, because this is required for the max level items for the professions. That's why there are always a lot of people there. Killing each other here, let them have their fun. Let me just conclude this part and see if I can get
Azeroth
be done
must
with it.
not fall.
One mage's trash. Don't let those guards see you. They may be corrupt, but they're vigilant. I hope these weren't too much trouble to obtain. No you don't. The mug stops here. When you live in a sewer, you have to be ready to improvise. Let's not make a big deal out of this. You wanted a forge? I'm making one for you. The ends will justify the means. The Obliterum forge. The components of the forge are assembled, and, as I understand it, Archmage Carwayne has secured the location for us to begin construction, above ground near the blacksmith. Come back and visit sometime, Cry.
Remember, nothing
Right.
is more important.
Let's go then. Let's get to it, shall we? See if we can get that forge up and running and supply the Illidari with new weapons. Yeah, mostly weapons. They don't use much armor anyway, so and they don't need it. They certainly don't need a forge to craft their armor. So there it is. Oh, looks like that garrison symbol.
Need
Here's
help?
Caroline. Look at the horns of that thing. I'm going, guys. Those demon hunters sure they have a flair for the dramatic, don't they? The demon hunter as well. I'm curious to see this forge in action. One of my many admirers recently gifted me a set of adventuring robes, but I'm afraid they're not quite my style. Place them inside the forge and see what happens.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. A beautifully embroidered cloth robe. It would be quite a shame if it were to be thrown into a demonic furnace. Yeah, like it will be. Handful of Obliterum ash, okay.
King's honor,
Still
friend.
not quite around the idea of the Obliterum, so not an expert, just saying. What are the results for Cry? Success! While their interior decoration sensibilities may differ significantly from those of their architects, the Demon Hunters do make an efficient forge. You keep the Obliterum for Cry. I have a feeling you'll be needing it eventually.
Be careful.
Alright. So this is simply to break. Cannot be obliterated. Okay, so this is only for items that can be obliterated, and as far as I know, I don't have any of them, so yeah. Seems like I can't I don't have the quest to return. Why don't I have it? Strange, right? I should have. Okay, I'll return to my castle and I'll complete the dungeons and get the items that I require to continue ahead. So I'm not really sure why they sent me here. Perhaps I'll need the Obliterum later. Perhaps not. We'll see. I have no idea. So well, that's it for this video, and it's been quite long. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around soon. Bye bye.